5:55 a.m. Scott Shannon drives up in his Mercedes 450 SL.
Last time around.
It's not even daylight, but dark glasses cover his swollen eyes. It's been an agonizing week as hundreds of faithful listeners have bid emotional goodbyes. Today, a fiercely loyal staff will search for words to send him to the Big Apple on a happy note. That staff has been at work hours before Shannon's arrival. Shannon is the first to brag that it's a team effort has made the Q-Zoo successful.
Shannon on the Q-Zoo, final chapter.
So who is this Scott Shannon? His real name is Michael Moore, born in St. Louis, Missouri. Like many disc jockeys, he's moved around the country: Mobile, Memphis, Nashville, Atlanta. But unlike many announcers, he's a motivator who can squeeze talent out of others they didn't know they had.
He's pushed us to be the best we can all be. It's made us grow.
If anybody could be married, like you say, married to their job, Scott really is. He's one of the hardest working people, and that's evident by the letters and the phone calls.
Oh, well, I've been trying to call. I got here about the same time that you did. Is this Scott?
Yes, ma'am.
I got here about the same time that you did, and I've listened to you ever since I've been here. And I want to wish you luck.
A clue to who Scott Shannon really is can probably be found in the stack of letters that he received this week from a number of his listeners wishing him well. One writes, "Dear Scott, I wondered what the wacko from the zoo was really like." Taking a look at a little further on in this letter, you were far more intriguing than any picture the reporters could possibly paint for one human. To begin with, I think that your arrogance is a cover-up for your shyness and your modesty. You'll open up for the magazines, but in person, you're suspect of us.
I'm not a very public person, and it's difficult for me to talk to people and operate under those conditions, and sometimes I get the wrong idea that I'm being stuck up or rude when I'm not really. It's just that I guess they expect to see Steve Martin or Jackie Gleason or something like that when you go out in public, and we are radio entertainers.
Although he may appear gruff, station personnel say he's a softy with a heart, a hero in the eyes of terminally ill children who often got phone calls from Shannon, calls that were never publicized. Shannon's Oldies Hour demonstrated another side of his personality and talent. He knows many of the recording artists personally and shared that information with his audience. As today's show drew to a close, Q105 staffers jammed into the broadcast booth to hear his goodbye.
Thank you for listening. Ask Shannon. I love my family very, very much. Won't be putting that on film.